Hi, what's up guys? Welcome to Young Family YouTube channel. Today is April 17th, 2024. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why my loquat tree does not bear fruits during 2023 to 2024. Stay tuned. Okay, this is my loquat tree. I planted in the ground. So before we get started, I'd like to take a look at the label for this loquat tree, so we have a general idea about this story behind this loquat tree. So okay, right here, check the label. So I rewrite this label. So 2022 March 6, I air-laid this loquat tree from a mature loquat tree which bear a lot of fruits. On August 29, I rooted this branch into the pot, and let me see, May 20th, 2023, last year, I transplanted this loquat tree into the ground. Actually, this is not just a simple loquat tree. This is a multi-grafted loquat tree because I grafted two other different variety loquat branches onto this loquat tree. Actually, in June last year, I grafted 3 signwoods on this loquat tree from 2 different, mother loquat tree. So let's take a look at the label first. So I'm not sure whether it's clear or not because some handwriting already faded. Okay, here, you see here, in June last year, I grafted 1 branch from 1 loquat tree onto this branch. You can see here, still the cable tie right here. It is, I think, a cleft grafting. So basically, you can see here the new shoots right here. So let's check out this side. So here, check out this branch is another cleft graft. I already removed, the cable tie, and you can see some pretty healthy, probably some new shoots come out, new leaves. And here it is modified side grafting from the same, the mother loquat tree. So the new shoots, beautiful. So anyway, just I mentioned, so basically this is kind of like a 3-in-1 loquat tree, multi-grafted. So right now you can see pretty healthy. On the tip of the branches, a lot of new shoots, new leaves is going to come out. See, generally speaking, pretty healthy. Actually, to be honest, compared with last year, it grew big and bigger. And the shape is pretty good. It's kind of like an open canopy shape. So I'm pretty satisfied with this loquat tree. It's in good condition. Everything looks fine. But the problem during the 2023 to 2024, this loquat tree does not bear any fruits. I feel really sad and confused why this loquat tree does not produce fruits. Actually, to be honest, I have been struggling with this question, why my loquat tree does not bear any fruits. So basically, based on my record, last year in fall, I once made a video and show you how to feed loquat tree. Actually, during the winter or fall, because that time it's kind of like a blooming season. Basically, most loquat tree is going to bloom during the fall, maybe from August or just October. It really depends on the location, the variety of your loquat tree. So until the next year, February, it's kind of like a long blooming season. So actually, so if you are interested, you can go back and check out that video. I just regularly feed my loquat tree. And also, actually, last year, I don't know exactly which month, I once girdled 1 branch right here. So I'm not sure you can see clearly or not. So I girdled this branch. You can see right now, it's a callus. You see, it's kind of like right here. So anyway, for some reason, this loquat tree does not bear any fruits during 2023 to 2024. Why? So I'm going to narrow down two major reasons I have concern about this loquat tree. One reason might be wrong location. So right now you can see this loquat tree, okay, just next to one big tree. So I planted this loquat tree in the grass just in front of our front yard. So actually right now, let's check out the sun. So basically right now it's around 11:30. So you can see our neighborhood, there's a lot of big tree. So the sun supposed to sunrise from here, go all the way to the west right here. So basically right now, I just mentioned that it's noon, around 11:30. So you can see this tree, actually to be honest, right now from the sunrise to all the way to sunset can get a lot of full sun, kind of like a full sun, a lot of time from early morning to the afternoon. So it's pretty good. Right now you cannot say, oh, this is the wrong location. You can get enough sunshine, sunlight. Actually it's kind of like a full sun, but actually right now it's springtime. But unfortunately in the fall or in the winter, I don't know what kind of a tree. This tree is really big. It's giant actually. They covered all the leaves, so totally block the sunlight. So to be honest, actually from sunrise early in the morning all the way probably at noontime or early in the afternoon, I'm talking about in the fall, in the winter, this tree can get sun. Otherwise they cannot get sun because totally blocked the sunlight. So this tree, I don't know what kind of tree. You can see the branch, the trunk is really big. So actually in the fall, in the winter, all this tree covered with green leaves. But right now it's kind of springtime, kind of like confusing. So springtime, all the leaves, they dropped. You see here. So basically you can get a lot of filtered sunlight. Still good, but unfortunately in the fall, I just mentioned, in the fall, in the winter, that is blooming season, my loquat tree cannot get enough sunlight. So that might be the major reason I have a concern about this loquat tree. Why this loquat tree cannot get the blossoms and bear fruits. Actually, to be honest, for this reason, I cannot change anything because all this tree belong to city property. So I cannot cut this tree, and also I don't want to spend money to cut this tree. Actually, this tree is not planted in our front yard, so in our neighbor's front yard. So actually you can see the branch spread all the way to over her house, the roof. So pretty big, so totally blocked, the sunlight during the fall and the winter. Another reason I have been thinking about might be biennial bearing or alternate bearing. Actually, all the fruit tree has this kind of a trait. That means 1 year they have a heavy, high yielding crop, but the next year followed by a little low yielding crop. This kind of inherent characteristic is called biennial bearing or alternate bearing. Just as I mentioned, this loquat tree is multi-grafted, 3-in-1 loquat tree. I have been tracking all these three, the mother loquat tree. So basically during the 2022 to 2023, all these loquat trees bear a lot of fruits. But unfortunately, actually this past 2023 to 2024, actually they didn't bear a lot of fruits. So I'm going to make another video specifically talking about alternate bearing or biennial bearing for loquat tree. to specifically give you more details how this 3 mother loquat tree performed in the last couple of years for fruit bearing. So guys, in today's video, I just narrowed down 2 major reasons I have thought might be the reason for this loquat tree does not bear any fruits. The first reason might be wrong location. They cannot get enough sunlight, especially during the fall and winter. The second reason might be related with inherent characteristic of loquat fruit trees, especially for this mother loquat tree. So actually, when I talk about biennial bearing, only just regarding all this mother loquat tree, doesn't mean all the loquat trees. Basically, in our neighborhood or some community, I still can see some loquat tree, they bear a lot of fruits this year. So actually, biennial bearing or alternative bearing, it can be modified based on the location, how to handle your loquat tree. So it might be change a lot. So anyway, so I'm talking about just generally, if nobody care for take care of the loquat tree, all this mother loquat tree, I don't think any person they're going to take care of them. Just naturally, they cannot get fruits this past 2023 to 2024. So anyway, guys, I'm going to just regularly maintain this loquat tree, feed this loquat tree, water this loquat tree, to see whether later this year this loquat tree can get some blossoms. Thanks for watching. See you next time.